Hello YouTube, I have swore forever I was going to make a video. Please excuse my head, I'm going natural. Don't know how long it's going to last. So what's up everybody? Hey y'all, hey girl, hey. No, let me stop, I can't even do this right. But anyway, I decided I was going to start vlogging today. I made my first blog entry on my blog. You know, I want to come on YouTube and basically just share a little something. So a little snippet of my life today. So as everybody knows, it's the holiday season. And I have babies that I won't see again until they're 18. And so my son, who is 7, will be 7 next Tuesday, lives with me. But I have an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 9-year-old. And so I just want to come on here today and, you know, talk about them and talk about how, by being the holidays, it affects me with them not being here and how it affects their brother. I don't ever want my children to feel like they're not loved, they're not cared about, or that because they're not here, they're not on my mind, or I don't think about them, because I do. You know, I love them. I love them the same way I love my son. You know, it was just circumstances that happened that made me not allowed to take care of them. And so I don't want them to think it was something that they did or because I didn't want them. Because I always want my kids. You know, I have 4. You know, I had my babies young. I was 20. Got pregnant at 19. Had a son at 20. Got pregnant at 20. Had a daughter at 21. Got pregnant at 21. Had a daughter at 22. So I was still a child myself. And I didn't know the ways of the world the way I do now with my 7-year-old. You know, I wasn't... Everybody is not ready to be a parent when it happens. I would have been the best parent to them that I could have been, but they would have seen things and been through things that would have shaped and scarred them for the rest of their lives. And so now that I'm older and I look back on it, I can say to God be the glory that my son didn't see me get beat, and my daughter didn't see her daddy put his hands on me and think that it's okay, daddy hits mommy, so any man's supposed to hit me, because that's not the case. So my 7-year-old only witnessed domestic violence for the first 4 years of his life. You know, and so he doesn't really remember, but my 11-year-old, he will remember. My 9-year-old, my 10-year-old, they will remember these things. These things will scar them for the rest of their lives. So I'm grateful that somebody felt that it wasn't they weren't supposed to be there. I'm grateful for the state. You know, I'm not one of those people who come here and rant and rave, oh, the state took my kids and I'm so mad. Years ago, I would have been that girl. I would have been that chick on here crying and complaining and moaning about it. But I've come to a place in my life of acceptance. I accept the things that I cannot change, and I change the things that I can. I can't change the things that happen. I can pray for them. I can pray about them. But at the end of the day, I have to trust that God had a plan, that God's plan is bigger than mine, that everything happens for a reason. If you want to come at me with hate or shade and talk about how, you know, I was a no good mom and this and that, third, you don't know my story, know my situation. You only know what I decided to choose to share on my channel. And I'm choosing to share this not for y'all, not for likes, not for views, because one day I want my babies to be able to sit back and look that, hey, you know, she didn't wait till we're 18 and tell us all these great things about how I missed you. She made a video about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always in a place where I could express to them how I felt about them. I don't want them to think, oh, well, now she's recording a video. She's been out almost 2 years. I had to get to a place of healing for myself where I could move forward, or I could express myself. You know, I used, you know, I'm not trying to be politically correct or anything. I'm not trying to get sponsorship. But I smoked marijuana to deal with a lot of the pain that I felt from losing my babies. Because you'll never understand the pain of losing a child. And then to be in a situation where you're around people who tear you down every day of your life. They never build you up. They never say anything nice to you. It's always, oh, you're a terrible mom. Or, oh, you're this. Or you a hoe. Or you are that. You know, so until you have walked a mile in my shoes, don't judge me, because don't come for me. I'm just saying, don't come for me on this, because I don't need that. You know, if you have nothing nice to say in my comment section under my video telling my children that, you know, you're in a better place because of them taking you from me, then don't comment. Keep it to yourself. Please keep it to yourself. because I love my children. I love all 4 of mine. Yes, I pay child support for my kids. My oldest daughter's case is paid off because I only pay arrears for while they were in foster care. Because my children have been adopted, to God be the glory. My older 2 were adopted together. My youngest daughter was her father. And so I'm grateful for the lady that adopted my 2 older children and kept them together. It was a weight off my shoulders and off my heart, because my son will always have a piece of me. He has his sister and she has him. So they're together and they're in a really great family. And the lifestyle that my children live, I would have not been able to provide for them ahead of time. I just got to a place 2 years ago where I am just really able to provide for my son the way I need to. It was a struggle when I had my son. I didn't have the support that I had when I had the older 3. My older 2 didn't want for nothing. My youngest daughter didn't want for nothing because she's a great father. Even though he might get on my nerves and I might hate him now, when it comes down to being a father, he takes care of his child. He always has. There's never been a thing of that's not my baby. None of that. He's always been a good father to our daughter. So, but personally, I can't stand him. But as a man and as a father, I'm not going to sit here and let my hate or my dislike for this man make me sit here and bash him on YouTube, because that's not fair. That's not what I want to do. It's not constructive. At this point in my life, I just want to be at peace. I have just recently took my youngest son, his dad, off child support because I just don't want it. You're not going to pay it. It's just going to be hell when they put you in jail. I got to deal with your family and all that. I don't want it. At this point in time, I'm taking care of my son by myself since he was a baby. So what? It ain't like he's going to pay, so why keep going? Sometimes in life you have to come to an understanding that some things are just not worth it. Some things are just not worth fighting for. And, I'd rather be free and have no drama that's holding over my head than to continue to fight this battle for something I'll never receive. But, so anyway, this video is for my babies. I want you to know that mommy loves you. Mommy never stopped loving you. I appreciate that God had a plan for your lives, that God allowed me to be the vessel He brought you into this world through. I may not have been able to raise you, but I pray for you every day. You're always on my heart. You're always on my mind. I always think about you. There's never a day that goes by that I don't think about you, that I don't love you. I tell your little brother about you, because I pray one day you'll come back into my lives. And I don't want it to be a shock for him and be like, well, why didn't you tell me I had a brother and I had sisters? Why did you raise me in this lie? I don't want your lives to be a lie for anybody. I am proud to be your mother. I am proud they cut me and I gave birth to you, to all 4 of you. I had 4 C-sections. Y'all are my shining light. Y'all give me the reason to get out of bed every day and to fight to be a better person and be a better mother. Because I want you to be proud of me. I want you to be able to say, that's my mom. Yes, she made some mistakes and she did some things that were wrong. But at the end of the day, look at what she's accomplished now. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I live for. I live to accomplish more every day and to make myself a better person. And I'm sorry I keep switching hands. I need to get a selfie stick. Technically, I'm not using a camera, quote unquote. I'm using my tablet camera. So we're going to hope I can edit this right and stuff, because I've never edited a video a day in my life. And I keep saying I'll put a video on YouTube. And y'all going to hear me talk about my son. And I'm not really sure if I want to put him on the internet or not yet. But at least you'll be able to hear him when he's home. I don't want y'all to think, oh, she lying. She's saying she got kids and she ain't got no kids. She ain't doing this and she ain't doing that. So when he comes home from school today, I'll let y'all, I won't record again today, but he'll be here. Christmas break is coming. He will be home terrorizing, running up and down the steps, hollering, screaming like he always do. I might give y'all an apartment tour. I don't know. I'm not really happy with my TVs right now. Once I get my TVs adjusted, y'all might get an apartment tour, because I'm not really happy with some of the things in my house at the moment. So we'll see. But anyway, this is probably daily. this will be a thing of me sitting down and just talking and giving out some knowledge and stuff. You know, if y'all have some questions, y'all want to know something, don't feel free to comment, ask a question. I will not go into too much detail on what happened for me to lose my kids, because it's my business and some things are not made for the internet. But I will always discuss them and tell you how proud of them I am. I don't know what they're accomplishing or what they're doing in their lives, but I'm proud of them because they're mine. They came out of me. You know, my oldest should be in 6th grade this year. My daughter should be in 5th grade, about to go to middle school next year. My daughter, I must have her name, see, I call myself. My youngest daughter should be in the 3rd grade. Because of her birthday, she should have been in the 4th grade, because her birthday comes in the fall. Her and my youngest are fall winter babies, and so because of where we live and they go to school at, you're going to be a certain age by August 28th, and they missed the cutoff date or whatever, so they go to school. They're a year late in school. But my older two are on time because they're summer babies, so they were born before August 28th. But anyway, that's off topic, off the points. But I'm still proud of my children. You know, there's something that my kids can do as a parent that I'm going to be proud of them for. Now, I'm not going to be proud of them to commit murder, or they go and rob somebody, or they telling drugs, or doing something stupid. I'm not going to be proud of that. But short of that, I will always be proud of them because God didn't have to give them to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm grateful and I'm blessed because some people can't have kids. You know, I was able to give life to 4 children. 3 of them I am not able to parent and raise. But because of me, they're in this world and they're alive. And can't nobody take that from me. Can't no judge, can't nobody. God gave them to me. He entrusted their lives to me. Those are my babies. I birthed them. I gave birth to them. I held them. I bathed them. I fed them. I clothed them. But at the same time, I made decisions that were not in the best interest of my children. And that's just that. And that's sad. And you know, no, first of all, let me clarify. I never put my hands on them. They were never hurt. They were never mistreated. They were never malnourished. None of that. But I had them in environments that weren't healthy for them. Things going on around them were not healthy for them. No, I never had them in no crack house, no weed house, none of that. I was in a very toxic relationship, and I had toxic people around me, and they were bad for my children. So, at the end of the day, some people might that ain't no reason for social service taken. Well, you know what? They felt it was. So to God be the glory. Great things He has done. I'm over it. I don't really care anymore. This isn't a video for me to lay it all out there. This is what I did, and I did this, and I did that, and I did this, and I did that, and I went here, and I did what they said, and still, no. I got time for all that. 10 years ago, I've been better and pissed, and you would have got a video like that. 10 years later, it's like, it is what it is. What's the point of being mad about it and arguing about it and fussing about it and cussing about it? It's done. Live with it. Move on. I have a child that I got to take care of every day. That as I watch grow, I realize just what I missed out on every day. But you know what? It's all good. But the important part of this video was for my children to know that I love them. And that I miss them. And they're thought about. And they're loved. Again, please excuse the hair. Like I said, I'm going natural. You see, you got some length to it. I ain't bald headed. You know, you might see it one day and it's all long and silky because I might put some weave in it. I'm really thinking put some weave in it. I'm really thinking about perming my hair because my hair is just so thick and it's breaking off and I'm hating it. So anyway, any ideas or tips about natural hair? Leave them. Comment them below because I need some comments. But so until my next video, God bless you. I love you. Thank you for watching. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. There will be videos put up every day. Yeah, about different things. You know, how God kept me. How, you know, I'll go more into depth about domestic violence. How the things that I've been through in my past affect me today in my present. You know, you'll hear my son. You'll hear us interacting. It's just life. You will never, I'm just not comfortable because of the things that I have been through. I'm in a really safe place, in a really safe environment, and I'm really leery about putting my face on YouTube. I'm even more leery about putting my child out there like that. So I'm not really gonna do it. So I'm sorry. If you want to see him, I'm sorry. You'll never see him, you'll just hear him. And that's just that. So anyway, bye. See you later.